Well, hey there, everybody. First of all, sorry about any confusion you currently have going on. I know this is confusing. Um, what we're trying to do here is do some sort of trial runs, try to test some things out. Actually, just to be upfront with you, we were trying to test some things out with a completely different software, and that did not work at all. So then we came into our regular software, which is what we're using right now, to explain to y'all so you understand what's going on. But just so y'all know, and we're still going to talk through some of the things, the changes that are starting next week, which are not that many. But yeah, not a full on episode. It's more of a trial run type thing. And we just, when you do shit that's live on software, there's no real way to ultimately test it all without going live. So we had to go live, and that's what we're doing. So yeah, this is a little
Yeah,
behind the
I,
scenes action you guys are
I,
witness to here.
I feel bad all the times I made fun of Elon Musk blowing up a rocket.
Yeah. Right. Yes. So, all right, a couple things real quick. We do have some clips for you to give you a little bit of fun stuff here, but just wanted to also explain again, it's Friday. This is a tech check. That's what we're attempting to do here. We're not going to Fridays or anything. Here's a summation of the changes, and Mark, you tell me what, if anything, I miss. As we've mentioned multiple times on every recent episode, I think we're going to once a week going forward on Tuesdays. So still on Tuesdays, but not on Thursdays. Why? Well, a few things, as I've mentioned before. One of them was, and it's still going to be who knows how long before it's legal for me to tell jokes in public again. But whenever me and Corey and Drew and get back to actually touring, Thursdays are going to be nigh on impossible
We're
for
getting
me
roasted in the
anyway.
comments, Trey. Just getting fucking
Yeah,
roasted.
10 Spot says technical difficulties in this show. Yes, yes, it's becoming a bit of a hallmark here. But anyway, that and but also, and call us stupid, call us naively optimistic or whatever. But we also just think that we're trying to be hopeful that there just won't be as much crazy batshit lunacy things to cover going
I'm
forward.
not hopeful of that at all. I the, things are going to keep getting crazier for a while.
Well,
I don't know
okay,
what's going to
kind
turn
of
it
on
around,
that
but it hasn't
note,
come yet. Yeah.
another rationale we have internally that I'll share with you now, and who knows how that'll actually play out, is we've told ourselves that in doing it once a week, we'll have more time, like especially between the Tuesday and Thursday shows previously, it was a lot of, you know, I mean, it's 48 hours, and we wouldn't even know what was going to happen in the next 48 hours, what the next show was going to be. Having a full week and at the same time every week will hopefully help us kind of craft each individual episode a little bit better. So that's part of it too. It's I'm gonna tell y'all this. Don't even worry about this part at all. It's the skews. Let's all just call it the skews. But we are going to weekly skews, not just because we're changing it to weekly, but because some smart ass motherfucker out there uh, scooped scooped evening skews out from under me immediately. Drat. I didn't. I'm an idiot and didn't think about any of that. And I'm talking about the domain name, the social media names, all that. Evening Skews was taken by someone, and I'll be deep in the cold, cold ground before I pay that asshole to get that name back. So,
I think you earned it personally. I think you
yeah,
earned it.
yeah, right, yeah,
The
beat me to the
hustler.
punch. So
Yeah.
that's why it's going to be called Weekly Skews starting on Tuesday. And we have a website. Producer Matt's been real busy. Weeklyskews.com, Facebook pages, all that stuff. We will still be going live from the same pages we have been. But if you could check out the Weekly Skews pages and follow us there, it would help kind of consolidate things in the future. But don't worry, we'll still be going live on the same platforms we have been previously. And what else, Mark? What, like, is there anything I
Well,
didn't cover?
a minor change. We're pulling a bit of a Darren from Bewitched Aunt Viv, and the role of Mark Adrian will now be played by Corey Forrester. But don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, it's basically we had to fit this into our, like, if we're going to keep doing it in non-pandemic time, we had to figure out how to fit this into our lives because we don't make any money doing it right now,
Yeah,
which is
labor of
fine.
love.
Yeah, but we got to plan in a world where we're doing this and also have jobs, and Trey has to raise his kids and shit too. So, yeah,
Yes. But the show itself will remain largely the same. Thank you to all of you all who filled out that little survey we sent out. That's also helpful. Um, I don't know what else we need to cover in this little tech check we're doing here,
Well,
but I mean, we put a
I
we
can here. I got you. I'll tell you. Look, we could preview Tuesday's show. We know what Tuesday's show is going to be all about. It's going to
yeah,
be recapping some of our favorite dumbasses who are spending the weekend coughing all over each other at CPAC in Orlando.
CPAC, baby. Yeah.
You want to know what's going on at CPAC, which is the Conservative Political Action Conference? It's a place where it's like Juggalo for people that think Ted Cruz is. It's gathering of the Juggalos for people that think Ted Cruz is cool. All right. And if you want to know what it's like, Matt, roll the statue clip if you have it.
Awesome.
What was that? Trump's
So
up.
cool.
That is so cool, he said.
Yeah. Yes.
That is a-
Boondocks Dragon says they're literal golden idol. Yes, exactly. There's just
Anybody who's read the book of Exodus knows why this is a bit of a problem for the ostensible Christian Nationalist Party.
It's so on the nose, man. You know what I mean? I mean, not that that's
Yeah.
ever been, one of their strong points being, subtle or nuanced, but it just blows my mind. We see some people over, Dolores over here and a couple other people said, no, Mark, don't leave. Mark ain't leaving. Mark will still be
No.
here. I'll drag
No,
Mark
no.
into the grave with me as far as the show goes.
I was just
Yeah,
joking.
that was a joke.
I got nowhere to go, ma'am. It's fine.
But yeah.
I didn't get a better offer from the Breakfast Club or something.
What do you think?
Totally the funniest
Golden
podcast
Idol
to go.
thing. How much, if any, self-awareness do you think exists that, like, the person who came up with that, is it literally just Trump's so awesome, you know what we need is a golden statue of him, and it never occurred to any of them, even though they're all Bible thumpers, presumably, or a lot of them are, about the whole the golden calf thing, or
Yeah.
okay, because that's crazy. I mean, it's not. It's very believable, but it's just so. I mean, this what I'm about to say gets parroted about these people all the time, but it's true. It's like if you were like writing a fictional movie about all this and you tried to include that, I think you'd get pushback from people, that were like, that's a bit much. Like that's too far, but they do this all the time. A bit much is their whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Bible thumping is when you're thumping a Bible, you're not reading it. So I think that's pretty much. I mean, it's not like this isn't an original observation, but they're not a very Christ-like people in general.
Right. Okay, so we'll do another. We got another one for you again. These are little preview clips for our show on Tuesday, where we're going to talk more in depth on CPAC. A lot of dumb shit, but we've got another clip for you.
So CPAC makes his money on sponsorships, and apparently this guy bought a between speaker ad, and I can't but we're going to be overwhelmed with so much content by Tuesday. This wouldn't make the cut, but I wanted the world to see it because it's fucking fantastic. Hit it, Matt.
The last samurai is right back. Hello, America. Hello, American conservatives. My name is Genki Fuji. I'm a Japanese journalist and an author of more than 70 books on international relations. I run online.
You cannot write 70 good books.
No.
I'll throw that out there.
Trump and American conservatives. President Trump fought against.
We should check out some of this guy's stuff.
Yeah.
So this is an ad this guy bought, the Samurai Futurologist. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I thought when I saw this clip pop up earlier, I thought that they booked this guy. Like this was like an appearance he made via, pre-recorded video from Japan or whatever. I mean, either way, it's hilarious. But yeah.
I just love. I don't know if you just saw he called it President Trump an American samurai, which is extremely funny because if there's things Trump is famous for, it's tremendous physical agility and a dedication to honor.
Yeah, honor. Yes, yes, a strict code. I was gonna say just to get a little nerdy here for a second. There's a metal song I really like called Shiroyama from the band Sabaton and it's like them just hollering, and it's this hardcore metal song that's got lyrics like Bushido, dignified. It's the last stand of the samurai, right? And it's hardcore as fuck. This is so bad it makes me like that a little less. I also read, I also read the book Shogun, which is really good, all about samurais. And I'm just saying, this dude's doing a real disservice to samurais here, who have always been pretty cool. And like, I wouldn't have thought you could make samurais uncool, but here we are with this dude. Where's the futurologist part come into it? What's he predicting? Trump's return to global power or whatever?
Yeah, I don't know, but I just can't. I'm still thinking about the golden statue because Matt says he doesn't know. I have any idea what's going on with the screen. I was like, why is Matt playing around with the old tech? We know how the old tech works, but that's hilarious.
Or do we, Mark?
I'll say this, that we can like figure out how to wrap it up so Matt doesn't kill himself. The golden statue is so funny because they made it skinny Trump, right?
Of
but
course.
it's still
Always.
solid. It's still solid gold, but they made it so skinny that the solid gold statue of Trump is probably still lighter than the regular Trump. Sorry, had to get a fact joke in there.
So yeah, I guess that'll do it for us here. Again, we were gonna test some shit, but we're on our old shit, so why test some new shit on the old shit? That makes sense to y'all. Headlines are, we're still going to be here on Tuesday just like before, but it'll be just Tuesdays. Same time, 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern, every Tuesday. Same general format, same scorching commentary that you've all come to love and appreciate. And yeah, check out Weekly Skews, the pages, the Facebook pages, and the website and all that. But we'll still be going live from the same places as before, too, so you won't have any trouble finding us. But that's pretty much it, I think. Thank you for joining us for this debacle of a of a trial run or tech check or whatever you want to call it. But, you know, that's how we do. So we'll see y'all Tuesday, and everything will be just fine. I promise.
Have a good weekend.